For the newcomers, I will just state the problem, last week's problem, and then for those who have solved it, I'll state the next problem also. Okay, I'll share my screen now. So my screen is loading. My virtual whiteboard is loading. So meanwhile, I just thought of saying something about this culture of solving problems, challenging others with problems. So this has been there wherever there has been a group of people coming together and forming a great university. Like we had great universities in Nalanda, Takshashila, and the great University of Alexandria. So this culture of posing a problem and challenging others has been there. So today I just want to start off with one incident that happened in the life of Newton. I'll see if my board has loaded. Okay. So is my whiteboard visible? Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, okay, before going to this, we'll just go to the world map. Let us zoom out of Bangalore. Let us go to Europe, the place where this incident occurred. So we have this United Kingdom here. And Newton was in Cambridge University, if I'm not wrong. So he was in United Kingdom. And the rest of the Europe was called the continent. The word continent was used to refer to the rest of the Europe. And then, so Europe is basically the continent and United Kingdom with this English channel in between. So this very famous mathematician named Bernoulli. So he had, so he came up with a problem, very interesting problem, and he solved it, and he challenged the other mathematicians and physicists in the continent to solve it. So what is the problem? This is the problem that he asked. You might be aware of this, what's it called? Kids play, right? So there are steps here, and they go to the top and just slide down. What's the name? Is there any name for this?
Snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders.
No, it is
slide.
Slide. Okay, yeah. Right.
Okay.
So children go there and they just slide down. Okay. So here it is just a straight line to slide down. In some places it could be a little bit curved like this, and children come like this. So sometimes in the end you will also have some small water body for them to fall. Right? These things we are familiar with. Now the problem that Bernoulli posed was, so this is the ground, and you have a point here with some height. You have a point here, and you have another point on the ground somewhere. So now the challenge is to create a path using some material from this point to this point, and through that path a ball can just roll down and reach. That's the idea. But this path should be in such a way that the ball reaches from point A to point B in shortest time. So the problem we had asked was create a path from A to B such that any ball, when you roll it from A, it will reach in shortest time. Shortest time. This was the question. So one path is, of course, always we have this straight line, right? And we can join A and B with a straight line. And in fact, this is the shortest distance, right? Okay, let's keep this to B. So this is the shortest distance clearly. But is this the quickest path to the ball? This is the question. So, because if you have something like this, A and B, if you have a path sliding down till here, then the time it takes to reach from A to this point, this height, is very less, right? When compared to this. So there's a lot of trade-off between the length and the time it takes to reach. So this was the problem basically. He posed around and let's go back to Europe. So this problem got circulated among the mathematicians and physicists of the continent, and nobody was able to solve it. So Bernoulli waited for 6 months. Nobody was able to give a solution. And then this problem was sent to the Royal Society of London. So Royal Society was the society of the scholars of UK. And at that time, the head of Royal Society was the great Isaac Newton. So this is the story. So Isaac Newton comes home after his work. He comes home and then he sees this post. This post has a problem. So he keeps the post aside, goes, has dinner, takes up a problem, solves it in a matter of hours, and next day he posts it. He posts it back anonymously without writing his name. So, and then when Bernoulli sees that letter, he knows, he immediately recognizes that. He says that we can recognize a lion by its paw. Paw is that the hands or the legs of a lion. So just like how you can recognize a lion by its paw, seeing the solution, I can recognize that it is Newton who made it. So this kind of challenging and challenging each other has been there for a long time with interesting problems. So here there is like, so this problem has a very famous name. It has a German name, Brachio-Stone problem. I exactly do not know the exact German name. But one surprising thing is, to solve this problem, you can use mathematics. That is something that by itself is a little bit surprising. Yeah, anyways. So this is just a small story which I just thought of sharing. Okay. So now I'll just recall the problem which I had asked last week for the new numbers. We have a cupboard. We have a cupboard which has a huge number of red socks and black socks. So a huge number, like it goes in at least lakhs. We'll just assume it to be a huge cupboard. Now the question is, this cupboard is in a dark room, and I need 3 pairs of socks. I need 3 pairs of socks. The cupboard is in a, so each pair must, so both the pieces of a pair must have the same color. So a pair must have two pieces of the same color. Okay. So now the cupboard is in a dark room, but still you have to go and you have to take out some pieces so that you have at least 3 pairs. Now, if there was light, you could have easily seen and taken, but now there's no light. With this constraint, the question is, what is the minimum number of pieces that you should take. What is the minimum number of pieces one should remove to get 3 pairs? Okay, you can work on this. If there is any doubt or if you don't understand this question, I'll repeat again. You can let me know. Okay, so you can work on this. Those who attend last session are still working on it, they can work on it. And reply to me through chat privately, Shukumar. Okay, this is the question. So for those who solved this question, yeah, I think many of you did. So for those who solved this question, the next question is this. Say now you have 30 pieces of, okay. Yeah, so I mean, those who are still working on this question can work on this question. They can ignore this, ignore what I'm going to ask now. Now, if there are, say I take out 2 pieces. I take out 2 pieces, red and black. It could happen that both the pieces are red, or it could happen that both the pieces are black. In this case, I have 1 pair, right? But then one could be red and one could be black. So this is the worst case possibility. So this is the worst case possibility. Okay, so for 2 pieces, this is the worst case possibility. Now for 3 pieces, okay, now we will take 4 pieces. So for 4 pieces, it could be like, you could have something like this, where I have 2 pairs, or it could be something like this in the red, all the 4 could be red, again I have 2 pairs, or all the 4 could be black, again I have 2 pairs. But then, what's the worst case possibility here? Something like this. So here I have just 1 pair. So here I have 2 pairs. Here I have 2 pairs. Here I have 2 pairs. But here I have this 1 pair. So this is the worst case possibility. Now my question is, I have 30 pieces, say. Okay, red and black. And I have 13 pieces of red and 17 pieces of black. Question, is this a worst case? Is this a worst case possibility? If yes, why? If no, why? You can message me in the chat.
Hi, I was not there. Is this the same problem or something different?
I asked another problem, no?
Okay, not the socks problem is done. Sorry.
Yeah. So you're not there. You don't listen to the last question.
Yeah, no. I when you did the socks problem, I was not there because I thought you're continuing the socks problem.
Okay. Then I post another problem.
Okay.
I'll just ask again.
Sorry.
No problem. Okay, so Lata ma'am, you can message to me separately. Let others also try out. So yes, so nice. So now instead of 3 pieces, if I need 17 pieces, then how many? Sorry. Instead of 3 pairs, if I need 17 pairs, then how many pieces should I take out? Is there any? So instead of 17, if there is n, if I need n pairs, then how many pieces should I take out? Okay. I repeat the question again. I'll repeat both the questions again. So the first question, which was the problem which we discussed last time, was this. So I have this cupboard with unlimited number of red socks and black socks. Now I need 3 pairs of socks from it. A pair must have 2 pieces of the same color. Okay. Now the cupboard is in a dark room, and I need to go, but still I need to go out and pick up some pieces to get 3 pairs. So what is the minimum number of pieces one should remove to get at least to make sure that you get at least 3 pairs? This is the first question. Then for those who have solved this question and those who solved this general case also, we were discussing about a worst case possibility. That is, now if there are just 2 pieces here, it could happen that both are red or both are black, or one red and one black. These are the different possibilities. So if both are red, then I have 1 pair, and if both are black also I have 1 pair. But in the third scenario, I don't have a single pair. So this I call it a worst case possibility. So similarly, if there are 4 pieces, I could have 2 in red, 2 in black, or 4 in red, or 4 in black, or 1 here and 3 here. So now in this, if you see which is the worst case possibility, the first has 2 pairs, the second configuration also has 2 pairs, but the third has just 1 pair. So this is what I call a worst case possibility. Now I have 30 pieces of socks. Okay, 30 pieces, and suppose I get 13 red and 17 black. My question is this a worst case possibility? So if you don't understand, I'll repeat again. Please let me know in.
No, sorry, I'm not understanding.
I don't understand. Okay.
What is a worst case that is worst case possibility means? In what sense? I mean, like.
Worst case possibility in the sense of the number of pairs you get.
Okay, that is, you will get the least number of pairs.
Exactly.
Okay. So in 4 pieces, the least number of pairs is, if it is, you get 3 blue and 1 red, you're saying like that.
Exactly. Okay. So here I just have 1 pair.
Correct.
So this is what I call a worst case.
Okay.
Now I have 30 pieces and I have 13 red and 17 black.
Okay.
Is this a worst case possibility for 30? Lata ma'am, I'm seeing a formula. So what is n here? Can you just type what is n? Is n the number of pairs or the number of pieces you need? Can you just type what is n here? So according to your formula, if I need 3 pairs, I need just 4 pieces.
No, here n is actually the number of pieces, not the pairs.
Okay, so if I want n pairs, then how many? Okay, yeah, fine. So okay, now if n is the number of pairs I need, can you just rewrite the formula for the number of pairs?
N into 2?
Yeah, please write in the chat.
Okay, fine.
Nice, good one. Yeah, fine, nice. So now we can, Lata, we can try the second problem. Were you able to listen to it, or should I repeat it again?
No, I got it.
Nice. Okay, great. So, Gauri ma'am, given two numbers, how will you say? So, so for 30, I have 13 and 17. Now, for 100, say I have 45 and 55. So, is there a way by which I can say, seeing the numbers, if it is a worst case or not? Just,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Gauri ma'am, what do you mean by round of? So, what is round of 3 by 2? 1 or 2?
1. Sorry, I should have said floor. Sorry. Floor.
No,
Yeah.
no. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay. So, Gauri ma'am, what do you mean by every odd number draw?
Odd number draw, as in if you draw three socks,
Okay.
you would have one pair. If you draw 5 socks, you would have 2 pairs.
Okay.
So whenever you have odd number of total number of pieces you withdrawn is odd, there will
Okay.
always be one extra, and there will be so if you've drawn n and n is odd, then you'll have n minus 1 by 2 pairs and one will be left. For every other case,
Okay, got it.
how to determine worst cases?
Okay. So now instead of okay, this is just for Gauri ma'am. So instead of just 2 colors, if I have m colors. Okay.
I thought you would say this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll try it.
I have just asked something. Just see.
I'm seeing the message. Sure, I'll see. Wow, very nice, Prita ma'am. Very nice. Okay, so Raisa ma'am, I see. Okay, 14, 6 plus 8. Okay. So just a clarification here. So in this arrangement of red and okay, so Prita ma'am, you can consider for m colors.
How many? M?
M colors.
Oh God.
I have. So okay, Raisa ma'am, just a minute. I'll get back to you. So color 1, color 2 till color M, and each color you have R1, R2 till RM, and I have totally R1 plus R2 plus RM pieces. Okay. Now, how will you decide if this is a worst case possibility or not? Okay. So get back to, so now for the given problem, I have 30 pieces. So I have 30 pieces, and what I did, and what I have is red and black, 13 of red and 17 of black. So how many pairs I have now here? I have 6 pairs from 6 red pairs and 8 red pairs. So totally, I have 14 pairs. So what is the meaning of worst case possibility? It is a worst case if you cannot get lesser number of pairs than this for 30. So Raisa ma'am, the question is, with 30 pieces, can you get lesser than 14 pairs? Can you get 13 pairs, 12 pairs?
No.
You cannot get. Okay. Okay, so the question is, so given the number of reds, say I have 100 pieces and red and black, I have 45 red and 55 black. Then is this a worst case arrangement? That is, will this give the less number of pairs, or can you get lesser than this? How will you decide? Is there a general way of deciding? You can just think about this.
Can you explain?
Who is this?
Lata.
Okay. So the same thing. Should I repeat?
No. Do you want us to send it through chat, or you want us to explain here, right here?
Okay, chat. If you have an answer, you should explain through chat.
Okay, fine. Thank you. And if possible, can you just show me the first one? I just want to take a screenshot. First question.
First question, okay.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, the first. What you did the previous class.
Can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right again?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. So Raisa ma'am. So instead of, okay, we'll just consider this question. For the 30 pieces, you're saying that the 39 17 is the worst case possibility. The worst case possibility means you're getting the least number of pairs in this division, 39 17. You're saying that you cannot get lesser than 14 pairs. Okay. Now we will take another number. We'll take a number 40. Okay. Suppose we have 40 pieces, and I have 18 red pieces and almost 22 black pieces. Okay. Now, is this a worst case arrangement? So, is this a worst case arrangement? Or can you arrange it in some other way so that you get lesser number of pairs? So here the number of pairs that I get is 9 red and 11 black. So totally 20 pairs. So can I get lesser than 20 pairs for 40? If yes, what would that be? Okay, so Lata ma'am, for this question is for, this answer is for which question? 40 or 30?
That was for the previous one, 45 and 55 you had asked, no? For that I had answered.
Okay,
And
so
now I'm answering for the first one. Next one.
Okay. So 45 and 55.
You asked whether it is a worst case. I said yes.
Oh, okay. Fine. So when I say worst case, I mean the least number of pairs that I can get. So so again, I'll repeat this concept of worst case. Now say I have just 2 pieces. Okay, say I have just 2 pieces. I have red and black. Now, what are the different possibilities for these 2 pieces to be? One could be red, one could be black, both could be red.
I've said the answer. I've just said.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll see it. So I'm just like explaining the question for this, just this worst case meaning. 2 could be red, or 2 could be black. So these are different possibilities, right? Now, in the first this is possible. This is the first case, second case, third case. In the first case, how many pairs are we having? How many pairs are we getting? Raisa ma'am, can you turn on the mic?
Yeah. Hello. In first case, we are not getting the pair.
I'm not able to hear you. Hello. Raisa ma'am.
Hello.
Okay, fine. So here I have 0 pairs. I don't have a single pair of sock. Here I have one pair. Here also I have one pair. So in the first arrangement, yes. Sir, Raisa, can you unmute now?
Hello.
Okay. So in the first case, there are 0 pairs. In the second case, there's 1. In the third case, there's 1 pair. Now, since in the first case, I'm having the least number of pairs. I call it a worst case arrangement. This is a worst case possibility. I'll just call it a worst case possibility. So this is what I mean by worst case possibility. Similarly, so I'm seeing that some of you are sharing responses. I'm just clarifying this, and then I'll get back to your answers. So for 4 pieces, if I have red and black, it could be all the 4 red or all the 4 black, or 2 here, or 3 here and 1 here. In this case, we have 2 pairs. In this case, I also have 2 pairs. But in this case, I have just 1 pair. So this is a worst case possibility here. So then take these numbers and just check if it is worst case or not. Okay, now we'll see. Okay. Okay, so Lata ma'am, I'm seeing your answers. So can you, so given a number and given a partition into number of red and number of black, how will you say if it is a worst case or not? Is there a general method by which you can say? You can message me in chat. Okay, so Prita ma'am, I will give you a combination. Try it out. See, I have 100 pieces totally, and 3 colors. Okay, I'll use Victoria, Raisa ma'am's concept: violet, indigo, blue. Say I'll keep it as 24 and 46, 30. So now can you just say if it is a worst case or not? So Raisa ma'am, for this the 30 pieces, I have 13 red and 17 black. The question is this a worst case possibility? Okay. So Lata ma'am, so a general case could be,
yes,
I have red and black. So I have R pieces of red and B pieces of black, and N is R plus B. Okay. So now seeing this R and B, can you tell if it is a or?
Okay, it should be. Okay, I'll send it through chat.
Yeah. Please. Okay, so Prita ma'am, on what basis you got this answer? Okay, yes. Nice. Super, Prita ma'am, super. Very nice. So, okay, so now can you generalize the result for M pairs, so for M colors?
Sorry, N pairs and M colors. Huh?
Yeah, M colors. So basically, what is the test? So seeing a partition of number of pieces into different colors.
Yeah.
What is the test to say if this is the worst case or not?
Okay. So this is for what you sent is M is the number of colors, right?
M is yeah. You can take whatever symbols you want.
Okay. No, M is the number of colors. N is the
Number of pieces.
N is the number of pieces. Yeah.
Yes, Raisa ma'am, yes, correct. For 40 pieces, what you told is correct. For 100 pieces, so for 100 pieces, I had it as 45 and 55, no? Can you see it in the board? For 100 pieces, 45 and 55. What do you think? Is this a worst case or not? So how to tell if a given possibility is a worst case or not? Okay, so Lata ma'am, so you given me a formula. So if there are so many pairs, then it is worst case. Is that your answer?
Here, now I'm trying to find out. Now just now you said that n is the number of pieces, and m is the number of combination, no?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to bring it down to that.
Okay, so basically in this formula, so what does this formula give?
No, that number was supposed to be m.
Okay, fine. M. Right. So now basically no. Okay, now so using a formula for this 100 pieces, 24, 46, 30.
Uh,
How will you use this form? This formula has just n and the number of cars, right? So how will you use this formula to test if this is a worst case possibility or not?
let me check it.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, Raisana, very nice, very nice, very nice, very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. So now can you extend your result for
Hello.
instead of two colors if there is three colors? So for 100 pieces, say this 40, 24, 46, and 30. Do you think it is a worst case? Very nice.
Hello.
Yeah, fine, fine. So Pritham, how will you use your test? This test for this 100 pieces, 24, 46.
Yeah, I'm just 1 minute. I'm just working.
Yeah. Okay, so Raisa ma'am, you found out a nice rule for finding out if a given possibility is a worst case or not. Now, just take this 100 pieces. Take this cushion, 100 pieces. And I have violet, indigo, blue, 24, 46, 30. So is this a worst case or not? So for 2 color case, you found out a test. For 3 color case, what will be?
Twenty-four, 46, 30 is not a worst case, that is for sure. I'm trying to find.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
just see.
Okay, so what would be, so how you identify if a set of numbers is worst case or not? For the 3 color case, Raisa ma'am.
This is Lata who answered.
Oh yeah. So correct. So you said it's not a worst case, right? Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
So what is a more general test that you can think of?
See, when we say, can we answer?
In the chat.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll give one more case. So violet, indigo, blue. Say I have 51 pieces. 51 pieces, and then I have 5 violet and 10 indigo and 36 blue. So is this a worst case possibility for 51? Yes, correct. Lata ma'am. Nice observation. So how will you use this?
Yeah, this is the worst pair. This worst combination.
So this is Lata ma'am, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying the last possibility is the worst case. You're saying, right?
Yeah.
The answer is
5,
no.
10, 36.
The answer is no.
You feel no, maximum you get is 25 pairs.
So in this arrangement, how many pairs I get? So in this pair, I get
25 pairs.
2 pairs of violet and 5 pairs of indigo and 18 pairs of.
18 pairs of.
Totally 25 pairs I get, right?
Yeah.
You get lesser number of pairs than this.
No, but you have 51 pieces. You have not given 50 pieces.
Yeah, 15 pairs only.
So you say that there is other combinations also.
Yes, there's another combination. Using this, I can get less than 25.
Okay, fine.
So learning calculus is easier than reading Gauri ma'am's answer.
Come on. Okay, I will put it in other way.
Oh, no. Okay. So, okay, you're saying that. Okay. Okay. Yes. Latha, yes, you got it. So still the question remains. So what is the general test?
I have sent something. Let's see.
Yeah, you sent something, but so okay. Now using this test, can you answer for this 51 pieces? Violet, indigo, blue, 5, 10, 36. Can you say if it is a worst case or not? Because your characterization is not taking into account the number of violet and indigo and blue pieces, right? It is just taking into account the total number of colors and total number of pieces.
No, N is the total number of socks, right?
Total number of pieces.
Total number of socks. M is the total number of colors.
Okay, so no matter how I distribute among
No, there are 3 types, 3 distributions.
Correct, but N by M is not taking into account the number of violet, number of indigo, number of blue, right?
No, that is, they will be equally divided, right?
No, my question is, this particular configuration which are given in the board, is it a worst case or not?
Yeah, it's not.
How? I mean, can you respond in the chat?
Okay.
So, Raisa ma'am, see that I've sent you a new combination which Latha ma'am found. So, can you just count the number of pairs in the one which I sent in the chat? So Raisa ma'am, what is this 2, 4, 18? Okay. Oh, okay. The number, exactly, right? So the number of pairs is less than 25. So clearly the thing that I would draw on my board is not a worst case. Oh, Pritham was talking about the best case. So best case is the one which is having the maximum number of pairs, right? Pritham, best best case. Okay, best. So
No, I'm saying for best case, this is the condition. So anything which
Okay.
doesn't fulfill this is worst case.
Okay, so by best case you mean the maximum number of pairs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is the best case. Then for the worst case, what's the condition? After the first removal bricks, we are the draw. Okay. So, Gauri ma'am, the formula that you have given, right? Last formula that you have given in the bracket. What does that formula give? The number of?
That is total
Ah.
number of socks for n pairs, m colors.
Oh, n pairs and n color. Oh, okay. For n.
This is what we derived last week, right?
Right. Okay.
So I used that to figure out this.
So can you just so how will you use this observation to find if this 5, 10, 36 which is there in the board, if it is worst case or not? So you'll count the number of pairs, is it?
Yeah. So here there are 2 plus 5, 7 plus 18, 25 pairs.
25. Okay. Okay. So what is the formula for the least number of pairs? Can you give me a formula?
Say that again.
The chat. So have you found a formula for the least number of pairs?
Least number of pairs. Yeah.
Can you send it in the chat?
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. The number of Pritham, for your last message, is it the worst case or the best case?
Again, best case. Anything which doesn't fulfill. This is best case, right? So you have to have so many. The combination has to have. So if there are 4 colors, in the division of the socks, at least you have to have 3 or 4.
Yeah. So put it in the.
Okay.
So that is the best case you're saying. Okay.
So anything else opposite is worst.
Okay, it is not. Also, there are just two cases. There's nothing in between best and worst.
I'm not getting anything like that. I've calculated. I got in one. There was one more. But that is like when the number of socks is also odd or even, you have to take into account, right?
Okay. But still, from your answers so far, it is not clear what is the for two color case. It is clear. The test is clear. But for m colors, still I am not seeing how to use your observation to the test. Okay, so
if there are m color, then
yeah, exactly, Gauri ma'am. That's what I'm also saying.
I found something and got overexcited. Sorry.
So can you also write for the worst case, man? Worst case. Prita, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so Prita, I'm using a test for the last problem, 51 pieces which are given, right? Your test will give me this to be a worst case, but it's not a worst case.
Sorry.
Are you sure? Okay, go ahead. Should it be a? I would ask you to recheck your answer.
Okay.
So you should also take into account that this could be the number in the numerator could be an odd number. So you also write floor or seal.
Right. Yeah.
So for others, yeah, the floor and seal is just some names. You don't have to bother about that. Okay, so for today's session, this is the problem. So you can work on this and we can meet next week. So those who want to leave can now leave.
Thank you, Mr. Shivkumar, for providing such a platform. It's really great working with you.
Yeah, we are very happy to have you, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you.
Okay.